Alrighty, folks. Hello. My name is Spark. We're going to bring some very interesting news to us today. As of the most recent patch, with Outbreak being nerfed with its nanites giving super, I have noticed something quite interesting. That being, I'm going to do the best I can. I'm not going to really change too much. I'm actually going to remove some of my mods while I talk about this, just to get a fair and well-balanced super test. Because I know something very interesting. Some of the supers are actually not changed, and like the regeneration of getting their super back versus versus Outbreak, where it should. So baseline, I might put one on just to a better check. So we're at 55. I will try to keep everything as close as possible. I know that having an extra point in everything will make a difference, but I am testing this to the best of my ability. But first, we're going to get ourselves set up with Mr. Caro. Be testing Caro this whole time. I'm going to burn a super real quick, so then we can see how fast it takes to get our super back. I will not be doing anything else besides shooting my Outbreak and counting how many shots it takes to get my super back. I'm gonna wait until Soul Invictus is gone. All right. One full reload. All right. Well, I think it was 30 shots, and I have my super back already. Now let's try something different. How about I go to Burning Mall? Still at 55 super. I'm gonna wait for nanites to be gone, so it's a true and honest fair test. So no nanite damage. I'm not gonna get any extra bullshit. I'm gonna actually even refresh the buff and go from here. But like I said, I've noticed something the other day with testing. I was like, huh, this doesn't seem right. My Soul Invictus is gone. I shoot. Alright, one whole mag. Continue to shoot. All right, and 18, we got into the final re-round, and now we're back with the super. So I would say both solar supers are at about one. I'm gonna do this in like the re-round states, like 45, 30, 15. So I would say about 2/3, 1 and 2/3 to get a solar super back. Now, everyone's favorite, at least when it comes to quick boss DPS turnaround, is this bad boy. Still at 55 super. So, here we go. This might take some time. So that's 2 full reloads already. I want to let you know we already had our solar super back in that time frame. Just so you know. That's 3. Four. And definitely this is a max stack outbreak now. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like I'm doing max damage. I'm, you know, I'm not putting anything else into his besides shooting Carl in the head. Yeah, this is it's going really quick, guys. That was our 6th reload of Outbreak. I missed a few shots there. I got a text message, my bad. So I'm sorry if they might construe the data a little bit. But I think it's already clear enough to tell you that I don't think the nanites got nerfed. I think it was a stealth nerf to the super generation for Arc subclass. Specifically T-Crash, I'm pretty sure. Oh look! We have a super now. It only took how long? Only what, 8 reloads of Outbreak to get that? Which is another thing I want to get into. I actually haven't tested this at all. I want to know if it's actually just T-Crash, or is it also Fist of Panic? Oh. Huh. Would you look at that? It seems like it might be a stealth nerf to T-Crash super generation. Because I think to me this looks like the same progress that I was getting on my solar supers. That's a little interesting. But I'll double check to make sure. But we have no time frame to tell us like where it's from, but this didn't change. I'm still at 55. But here, let's test it even further. I will now go to Sentinel Titan, and I will be on Sentinel Shield. I don't think I have to continue, but I will continue just for the video, so people just don't think I'm bullshitting about. I think this is not. I don't think they nerfed Outbreak. I think they just stealth nerfed T-Crash. I have my super back at the exact same time. We'll go to Bubble. I know no one uses this. I will literally wait again. Here. Run over here. Bubble. I'll wait for the overshield to be gone. So it doesn't feel like I'm not cheating anyone out of here, if anything. And it's gone. Doing 37 damage again. Interesting. It seems Bubble has also been affected by this for some reason. Here, I'll even put the rally barricade down and throw a nade on him to see if this will help speed up our process of getting our super. Because right now, out of all our testing, all of Solar, Fist of Havoc, and normal throwable Sentinel Void Titan all get their super pretty quickly. And I will go back and test something just for you guys, because I know there's probably going to be a few people that comment on this. Being like, well, you didn't do this, or you didn't do this. And as you can see, we are max damage stacking on Carl with Outbreak. We're hitting 164 now. I have no exotic armor. I'm literally just keeping it as consistent as possible. Yes, did I throw down a rally barricade to help reload faster? Yeah. They gave me an overshield? Of course. And then I'll do it again. I know I'll test that one more thing, because everyone's commenting or thinking about it. Especially when I did it for Arc. They're gonna be like, well, you didn't do this. And I'd be like, well, I feel like we got our bubble after probably, what, another 7-8 reloads? Wasn't really counting there, but yeah, there's our bubble. All right, and now we'll go to everyone's favorite to use, at least in Prismatic. All right, we can already tell, so we don't waste time, that this is going to take a long time. Like, the super progression bar is not moving. All right, and last but not least, Strand. Our only thing, Berserk. I'm gonna wait. No more nanites. Cool. Oh wow. Relatively quickly. It's already coming back. So it seems like you might have gotten a certain nerfs to certain weapons. Because now look at that bar. Look how chunky it's coming in now. Look, perfect. We got a 1.5, 1 and 2/3 reload again. And last but not least, I will do Prismatic. I don't know if these will also be the thing. Oh wait, hold on. I completely forgot about Glacial Titan. My bad. Sorry, folks, for our Behemoth Titan enjoyers. Oh, we actually have more super, so I actually need to take this off. Back to 55. All right. But it seems it may not have been Outbreak. It may have just been a stealth nerf. Yep, there you go. Same speed as all the other ones, and the other ones. So majority of our supers are still coming back to the same speed versus our most used and spam Titan supers that we use are not coming back as quickly. So I will do, so we have 3 here that we just tested with their full subclass taking a long time. I will use Soul first. Oh, look. It seems to be. They're prismatic. And we have our prismatic hammer soul. I know no one uses this in prismatic, but it's just an example. So I know I've covered prismatic. And now I'll go to T-Crash. Probably another one most people are using in prismatic. Oh. Would you look at that? It seems to be recharging at the same rate as normal T-Crash. Ah, this is quite interesting, to say the least. And so I'm not continuing to waste our time. That was 2 reloads. In that time frame, we had gotten majority of our supers back. 2 reloads barely got us to a quarter with 112 weapon and 55 super. Yes! Obviously, you would get your super back if I had more super energy, but I'm just using it as a testing example so that we have a consistent baseline between all of the classes. So, what do I think this means? I think they target nerfed specific supers, at least on Titan, because I don't play the other 2 characters. Someone else would like to make videos on them, right ahead, or just do testing for themselves and come back to me. But I feel like the most important or spammed supers, at least by Titan, T-Crash, Twilight Garrison, or Twilight Arsenal, my bad. You know, let's see, Bubble for some people that still use it at the very rare case. I don't think they were nerfed. I don't think Outbreak was nerfed. I think they said Outbreak was nerfed and actually just nerfed the supers themselves. Because before this patch, I did Desert Perpetual. I was able to get 2 or 3 T-Crashes in a damage rotation with relatively low super energy. Like, my normal Titan is 76 super, only because I have a bad chest piece and I don't have everything perfected the way I want for gear. But saying that the drop off from 76, it almost feels like if 100 is normal from last week, I feel like it got nerfed to like 2 super. Like, not 20, I'm saying legitimately 2 super energy. And the bonuses that we're getting are not enough. So I think they need to go back into their own patches, check this out, because this does not make sense to me at all. So, and I will do one more test for the non-believers thinking that I did everything wrong. I will do the normal bolt charge, grenade spam, whatever. But you can see this barely gives anything. Like, I even will take this off to get me over to almost 100 super. Yes, is it charging up quicker? Of course, because I'm 40 plus more above from where I just was. That's the thing. from the box standard changes from the original, I feel like it got nerfed way more as a overall, plus these other supers versus what they should be. Like, it's still an egregious amount of reloading for the same benefits of the other ones. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching the video. Appreciate it. See you in the next stream or YouTube video.